Hey, it's Adele from Let's Get Inkie, and I thought it's been a while since I've shown my face, so I thought I'd introduce this video with a bit of chatty chat. I've got a haul today, and this is a haul that I have been waiting to film for a couple of months. I bought it a couple of months ago, and it has been sitting in this parcel bag waiting for me to film this, and I'm itching to use some of the washies that were ordered with it. So this is a haul from Jetpens, not sponsored, paid full price. I don't know who I am, I'm nobody. And there are some really cute washies, so I wanted to focus on building up a bit of my washi stash, because I recently went through it and threw out some of the old ones that had gone sticky and just weren't great quality anymore. Oh, it's the tea man. The tea man is going to his office, but I distracted. Is the tea man going? Is the tea man going? You coming in, tea man? Oh, thank you.
That's okay.
So I'm going to have my cup of tea and show you the goodies that I got. I've been really loving journaling, so I've created this new, it's like a junk journal. I call it my muck about journal, and it's like, where is my latest one? I just set up my most recent one. And it's got all sorts of painty pages, and I can't really show it with one hand, but go and so those videos are over on Patreon if you're interested in seeing that. So I wanted to get some washi tape specifically for those. I have a garden one and then an everyday one, and I've got my completed one. I've got my first one that I've completed somewhere in my craftermath of a room. There's things everywhere at the moment. I'm in the process of a bit of a clean out, and so just excuse all the boxes behind me. But let's jump into it. I'll show you what I've got and my plans for all of the things. And Aaron also ordered some stuff. T-Man in the background if you missed him. He's Inky Beard and Optimistic Futurist over here on YouTube. But he ordered stuff, and I've been holding it hostage until I film this haul, so he'll be happy that I'm actually filming it. Yeah, so I'll give you a better look, but this is my most recent muck about, and I just use it like a notebook instead of writing shopping lists on pieces of paper and taking screenshots in my phone of things that will never get seen again. I transcribe them all onto here and have different tabs, and yeah, all sorts of things. There's some memory keeping, there's all sorts of bits and bobs. So this is the first one, on to the next one. And so I've been using a lot of washi just to either stick things in or as decoration as well. And so I wanted to get a few for that. Alright, so here is my package, and I have to say Jetpens has one of the best postage, like quickness. That's not proper words. It has fast postage, there we go. I'm in Australia, and it comes within a few days, which is insane considering quite often I'm waiting weeks just for something to come from Sydney to me, and it's only a 2-hour drive. So as you can see, there's lots of washi. I haven't been through it. I did just open it, and then I went nah! And told myself not to go through it, because I knew that I would not be able to put them back, and I would want to use them. So I was thinking of actually doing a bit of a washi sampling in here. I think that might be nice. Do I have a container to put the washi in? That is a question. Here we go. Alright, I have a container so that the washi doesn't get lost already. Let's get started. So this is one of my favorites, and I just went on and I scrolled and looked for hours and hours. So this one is, how do you pronounce this? Is it band Bandy. I'm not sure how to say it, but I've admired their washi tape rolls for a long time. And this one I could not resist. So these are like sticker washi flakes. And I have one of these, which from this brand that I got my last Jetpens order, which is florals. And I use the bejesus out of it. I use it on everything. And so I definitely was on the hunt for some more from this specific brand. And I'll use some of this cute packaging in my muckabout journal as well. So these are just individual little flakes, and if you've been a long time watcher, you'll know my obsession with maps. I love maps, and so when I was younger I used to spend hours and hours just drawing little tiny houses, and so this really makes that, you know, childhood love of drawing worth it. Now there's quite a few until you get a repeat pattern, and I don't know if I want to use them. I don't want to use them all, so I'm just going to put those 5 on, but you get the idea. There's a whole, let's focus you on that, there's a whole bunch more, and they just peel off simply. And then I do keep them in here because they go a bit over the roll and they're a bit delicate, so I think it is best to keep them in here. There's a little looky at the houses. They're really quite well detailed too. And then this is the one that I've already got, which has been, if you're a Patreon peep, you'll know that it's been in my couch scrapping kits for I think the last couple, at least the last 2, maybe the last 3. I'm on couch scrapping kit number 6 at the moment, and so I just love to include this because it's such an easy way to add just a little something to a page. You do have to be careful that you don't take too many of them off at the same time, but yeah, this one has gotten a lot of use in my stash, and so I wanted to repurchase it. There we go. It's just got really sweet, delicate florals. This would be great if you're a journaler or if you enjoy using a planner and you just want some little pretty stickers to put in. So that's by that same brand. Should we do all of those ones? Well, the ones that I can see. So this is another bandy. This one's called Floral Wreath. And so I think the aim of this one is that you make a wreath, but it seems to be the same as this, so I don't quite know why it's called Floral Wreath. It is, but they are slightly different florals. Okay, so I'll just put, again, there's quite a few. I think there's about there's about 12 different little flowers there. So I won't put all of them on here, just a couple. That one. So these ones seem to be a little less stemmy. So that first one, the flowers, most of them are on stems. I think all of them actually. Whereas these seem like there's a big leaf. Yeah, they're not necessarily like that. There we go. Oh, what's next? Alright. Again, same brand, Bandalicious. And I got this one on purpose for my garden muckabout journal. So I've got another one of these that I keep updates of my little veggie garden in. So we rent, and so we have a balcony veggie garden and one out the front, and they've been going really well. We picked our first strawberry the other day and it was a big one. Last year's strawberries were quite small, and we had big issues with the ants getting to them before we could. So I've bought chili flakes this time, and I'm going to see if that can help ward off the ants from eating our goodies. And actually I'm going to take off that one, save it for later, and instead put the flowers. So I purposely bought this one for the garden muckabout journal. It's just a whole bunch of different strawberries. It's got leaves and flowers and all sorts of things. This is another one. I promise there's other brands and other things in here. Ooh, 2 rolls. Okay, so this seems to be householdy type items. So here's a little look at all of the stickers. And I bought this one for my muckabout, but also for my traveler's notebook, because I feel like it's just handy to have these little stickers that you can just insert when you have a little gap, or you're just missing a little something. So again, we'll just put a couple of them down. So we've got a little basket with some throw blankets, which is funny, we have a basket very similar to that with throw blankets in it. A little set of drawers. We've got a nice yellow chair. Ooh, this one's pretty. This is a bookcase. Ooh, they are cute. I really like these ones. And then these ones are even tinier. Yeah, let me just get... I do appreciate that they have this little start tab, kind of like when you buy alfoil and things. So that you know where to start. Alright, so we've got a hydrangea in a vase. What else do we have? Got some more flowers in bottles. This one seems to be quite florally. Okay, I think this one might be all like little vases and things. Should I do another? Yeah, I'll do another one. And one more. There we go. Very, very cute. I don't have anything like that has little stickers. Let me just zoom you in just a little bit more. Oh, and my battery's flashing. Hang on a second. Before I go and screw my camera into the tripod, I'll give you a bit of a closer look. And this is something I've never done. I've never done like a washi test. I always do pen tests, but I've never thought of doing a washi test page. So if you haven't tried it before, I've only just started, and it's very fun to just plonk the washi on the page with no real care for design or, you know, making a page look cohesive. Alrighty, now I did lie. I may have used one washi tape because I needed something for this center binding. I'd stapled it and I wanted to cover it up with something, so I have used this, and this is the MTX brand, MTX, I don't know how to say it, but it is beautiful quality washi tape. I haven't used this one before, but it just feels nice, and I think it's because I've been using a few washis from cheaper shops, and you can really tell the difference in the quality. Alrighty, on to the next. So this is another one of this brand, and I'm just going to quicken things along, kind of hack into them a bit. They don't have like a name, but I'm sure if you just looked on Jetpens for MT brand washi tape, or it's got www.masking-tape.jp, you'll be able to see a lot. So this is for my garden muckabout, and it's just a whole heap of vegetables. So far we have harvested lots of spinach, which has been fantastic. We've got zucchinis growing, tomatoes, broccoli, blueberries we've been harvesting, strawberries, lemon, blackberries, capsicum, garlic, and then we've got herbs as well. So, oh, and potatoes. The potatoes are almost ready. So that will be perfect for that book. This one is really, really tiny. Let me focus on that. It's BGM 5mm, and it's these tiny, delicate little stars. I almost didn't get this one because I think it was a bit pricey for how little it was, but I mean, it was little gold stars. I couldn't say no. So I might just do a little bit of this one. Oh, that is pretty. That is really delicate. That's beautiful. All right, next up we have Maste, I think, M-A-S-T-E with an accent on it possibly. And this is just a graph print one. If you can hear that noise in the background, Aaron is standing up or sitting down at his desk. He has an adjustable desk, and it's very noisy when it goes up or down, because he has so many computers and things on it. That's a nice thick one. I do like a good graph print, and they said it was write-onable. So is that the word they used? Writable, not write-onable. I think it should be called write-onable. Same MT Deco. I got a green graph, and I bought this intentionally. As you peeps know, if you're a follower over here and on my main channel, Inkie Quill, you'll know that I'm not wild about green. Where is the star? Oh, here it is. Yeah, green is not my colour of choice, but I do like an emeraldy green, and my son's favourite colour is green. Of course it is. And so I thought that I'll be able to use that for some pages about him, and again, it'll go well with the garden journal that I've got. This brand is BGM, and this is like a celestial. It's got some gold foil on it. I tried to pick washi tapes that were quite different than what I've got, because I do have a lot of florals. And so these are different because they're little floral bits, but in saying that, she pulls out a floral. So hypocritical. I tried to pick florals that I didn't have. I don't think I picked many. There might only be one other. So this floral was more of a vintagey vibe, so it almost looks like it's on graph, yeah, it's on graph paper that's been written on. And again, I thought that one kind of suited the garden journal feel. A lot of the florals that I have are very, I would say, like a pretty floral, like, here we go. Like these, they're more of like a pretty one, whereas this, I don't know, it just feels a bit more gardeny, if that makes any sense at all. I also wanted to get a couple of foundational ones. So along with the blue, this is MT Deco again. Sorry, along with the green, I got the blue as well. And these, so far, all of the quality of these tapes has been really nice, and you know when you pick up a washi tape and it feels a little not great quality. Now, let me see, which one of these have we already opened? This, so I got two. I did splurge and get two of these because, and the houses, because I knew that I would love them. And this one is a different one than that first one because it's got little lady beetles in it. Is that? Yeah, it's a bit different, this one. So this is by that Bandy brand, and This one gave me very much garden vibes because, I don't know, it's got a lot of dandelions and things in it, and I just felt like it was a bit more weed-like. Dandelions have amazing properties with them though, but we do classify them as weeds, and so yeah, I like that one too. Probably not as much as this one because it's not as pretty. What else did we get? Going through all of the washies first because they're at the top bit here, but I did get notebooks and pens and all sorts of things. This is going to be a long rambly video, peeps, so put me on in the background while you're doing something, or if you're working on stuff around the house or working. Oh, this one. So I have wanted this washi tape for so long. This is the MT brand one, and it's all of these gorgeous little books, and I think the last 2 Jetpen orders that I've done, they didn't have it in stock, and it is a thick roll. It's a really thick roll. That is, I don't know how much all of these were. This order did cost a lot of money, and I think the postage on it was, oh, it was close to $100 just for postage, but we just won't speak of that. This was something different that I hadn't seen before. This is Daily Like. That seems to be the brand. And there are 14, so I'll probably only do one on here. They're little, is it 14? Or maybe it's number 14. Yeah, you couldn't have just 14 on here. They're little like postage stamp washies, which I just thought was really sweet. Now, do they tear? I might cut just to be sure. But I used to collect stamps when I was younger, and I just thought this would be really sweet. And something a bit different. They're cute. So I got that one, and I was tossing up getting another one, but I don't think I did. Oh, this tiny one. Okay, so this is BGM, and it's the same as this little star delicate one, and this one is little straws and cherries and tomatoes, I think. Oh, it's so tiny. Are you a fan of a skinny washi tape, or I would say an average size washi tape, or a thick one? Oh, that is really adorable. Look at those little fruits. That's really cute. Don't get a lot, but it's very, very cute indeed. All right, this one is, again, the little sticker flakes, and they're mushrooms. And fun fact, when I first started my Inkie Quill channel, I was going to call it Spot the Mushroom. Why? I don't particularly know. Like, I've always loved mushrooms and fairies growing up. But I don't know what Spot the Mushroom meant. And I'm glad I went with Inkie Quill because I feel like it suits a bit better. But when I saw these little mushrooms, I definitely had to get them. One year, Aaron actually bought me an outdoor like setting that was mushrooms. So it was a mushroom table and little mushroom chairs. And this is, mind you, like 12, 13, 14 years ago. So long before we had kids. But just for me, because I like mushrooms. I don't eat mushrooms. I, don't grow them, don't do anything with mushrooms, but I just think they're cute. Oh, the red toadstools are my favourite. Okay, we're going to just have to put one little extra one on. Here we go. Oh, they're very sweet. Very, very sweet. Now is that all four? Okay, I have these 3, which are all the same brand and a similar style, so I might put them over here. This first one is tickets. And these are probably some of the thickest washi tapes that I own. So this one, yes, this one's all types of tickets, and it just has such a fun collage-y type feel to it. Oh, that is beautiful. I haven't got any washi tape like this. That is very, very nice. And you get a fair amount, which is good. I do appreciate that. This one is plants. So it's got, I can see some mushrooms. So we've got some mushies, and it looks like it's out of a vintage encyclopedia. Got some mushrooms, and then you go on to acorns, and there's all sorts of different. Oh, that's pretty. That's very nice. So these were, they might have been $10 each, which is a lot, but I feel like it's quite a unique print. And I mean, how often do we finish rolls of washi tape? Stuff just lasts forever. This next one is all minerals and crystals and things, and I love to collect crystals. This is just next to me. These are a couple of my favorite ones. Some pyrite, and this is some stilbite, and so I wanted to get this one just because I find them, oh look, there's pyrite right there. That's exciting. I just find them so interesting in the fact that they just form like that. I just, yeah, I really find that an interesting thing to look at. And I think that's all the washi tape. So let me know your favourite so far. Oh, it's a tough choice. Let me just zoom you out slightly. There you go. It's a real tough choice. I would have to say it's a bit of a tie for me between the little houses and these ones. And the books. I think they're the top for me. Oh, but I love this little one too. Oh, I just love them all. Alright, let's see what else we have in here. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's do some pen testing. Now, unfortunately, I think this is Japanese and I don't read it. So this is Pentel. And that's about all I can read on here. And there's no, oh, hang on. We have I might be able to tell you what it is. Let's see. Okay, I think these are Pentel Fudemoji brush sign pens. Fudemoji brush sign pen. And apparently I got an extra fine, a fine, and a medium. So can we figure out which is which? They're different colours. So I think I got a blue, a green, and a black. This one feels thinner. So I'm just going to guess that that's the extra fine. I could be completely wrong here. Yeah, it just says Pentel sign pen ST150. Okay. Ooh, that is beautiful. Oh, that is gorgeous. It's just got the right enough of like of bend. Yeah, that's lovely. Now these could possibly be all three of the same pen and just different colours on the outside, and I've thought that they were different colours on the inside. Let's see. I do believe that they're the same pen. I think I definitely got got trick there. But they said they were different thicknesses. Wow. Those feel the same. What about this one? Oh, this one's definitely thinner. Okay. I like this thick one. I think with more practice, the thin one I'd be able to work it. So that would be the medium, I think, and that would be fine, and that would be extra fine, I believe. Something else that I got were, they had a couple of these sample packs, and it's something I appreciate that Jetpens do. So I got, let's see, I got, oh, there's another page. Here we go. Maybe I didn't get, okay, maybe these aren't packs and I just got individual ones. So I'll do my best to tell you what the pens are. I thought I got, because they do have packs like black gel pen or pink ballpoint pens, and they give you a whole range of them, which I think is a fantastic idea. So these ones seem to be gel, I think. Alright, this first one is one I haven't tried. It's a Zahasa Dry in a 07. Take off the little thingy at the end. There we go. Okay, let's try and spell this. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's very lovely. I think I'll like that one. It writes, you do have to be careful because I feel like if you press down it might give you a little bit more of a thicker line, but that one's very lovely. And it has, oh, I like that when they have these clicks, so you can click it on something easily and you don't have to worry about bending it or breaking it. This is the Pentel Energel X in the 07. Take off the bit. I need to dry. I need to, not dry, I need to vacuum. So I'll just plonk that on the floor for later. Let's see. Pentel Energel X. This one's nice. It feels a lot lighter than the first one, but I think I prefer that one, but still love this pen. This is a friction ball one. So this is Pilot friction ball, so you must be able to rub this one out. I use one of these, a Pilot friction pen in my planner, so that I can move around my video schedule, and I love that. So let's see, Pilot friction ball. And I find that the friction pens aren't black, they're like a grey black, but they are very handy if you want to rub out your things. You can still see a bit of the ghost, but if you're going to write over the top of it again, you won't be able to tell. Very handy. And this one just looks nice with the writing. This is again that Zebra Zahasa clip, whatever that means. This one feels a lot lighter than that one. Let's see, Zahasa clip. Yeah, that's a beautiful pen as well. So that's a score. 4 pens that I'm happy with. It's not always the case when you buy mystery pens that you haven't tried before. Okay, so then I have this set of pens. I swear that I got packs, but they're listed individually in the receipt. So maybe I didn't. This is the Uniball Signo. So this is just like my white gel pen, is it? That I love. Uniball Signo. And I don't know what size this is. 07. That's a lovely pen too. I am very fussy about pens. I think it just comes from years of being a teacher and having to use pens so much. So I am quite fussy, but these are all ticking all my boxes at the moment. This is a Papermate Ink Joy Gel 07, and it says less smears. Quick dry ink for less smears. Let's see if it's true. Oh. Needed to wake up a little bit there. Papermate Ink Joy Gel. That one's probably my least favourite so far. It could be because it feels quite thick down here, or I don't know if it's because it's not tapered. See how this one is a bit more tapered in, whereas this is quite large. I think it would take a bit of getting used to with where I write quite close down to the nib. So that's probably the least comfortable so far, but ticks 75% of the boxes. This is a Pilot Juice in a 07. Okay, let's see how. Oh, this one might be the winner at the moment. That writes very nice. I like that one a lot. It's so light. It just I like you. And this is the Pentel Energel Liquid Gel Ink Needle Tip 0.7. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, it does have a needle tip. This is a very different tip than the other ones. Very, very pointy. Alright. Oh, okay. This writes a lot different. Oh, I spelt it wrong. Energel. Oh, that's okay. Okay, I'm sorry, Pilot Juice, you were winning for just a short amount of time, but you've been overtaken. This is lovely, but I think it would take some getting used to, because again, it writes a bit differently than what I'm used to. Let's see. Yes, this is beautiful, but it's a very different writing style. So if you want to try something different, I would recommend the Pentel Energel Needle Tip. This is a 07. If you like a finer tip, maybe go the 05. And then the other one that I think I liked the best, I liked this one, the Sarasa, S-A-R-A-S-A, Dry in the 07. And I also quite liked the Pilot Juice. So I think they're my top 3 faves out of that little test. I said this was going to be long and chatty one. Peeps were very long and chatty. I could not resist these. So these are Swing Cut Raymay scissors. I think Swing Cut is the brand. Oh no, but it's got Raymay here and it's got Swing Cut there. I think Raymay is the brand. And don't you find it ironic? Oh no, this one's alright. But don't you find it ironic when things like scissors and secateurs are in packages that require scissors or secateurs to open them? Frustrates me a lot. But those ones are okay. I just thought they looked a bit interesting. They seem... Where are my actual scissors? Hello, where are you? I had you just before. Where did you go? My desk currently is in a large Craftermath situation, so I've been filming. Where did they go? They were right here. Well, let's just get these ones. These are, oh, they're right here, literally. I just thought they looked interesting because they're not a normal scissors kind of profile. They are more to the right or left, whichever way you have the scissors, whereas my normal scissors go straight up and down. And so they feel very light. These are quite heavy. I have a feeling that these could be haberdashery scissors. Oh no, these are American Crafts. I have another gold set that are haberdashery scissors. but these are very heavy, and if you are cutting a lot, they do tire your hand a bit. I've got some joint problems that I'm getting looked into, and I need x-rays and things this week, so trying to look for things that can help my cutting and just make it a bit easier. So let's see. Oh, they cut. That's great. That's fantastic. They are very light. Can they? Oh, and you can glide. So 10 out of 10 for those schnippers. All right, let's see what else is in here. We've got some little tiny stamps, and should we stamp them? Why not? This video is already a 50 gazillion hours long. Oh, and I've got to have my tea before it gets cold too. Let's see. I'm just going to grab what Okay, so I'm just going to grab this little Dilutions ink here, and I have so many stamps. I don't need more stamps, but I saw these and I just couldn't resist them because, again, they're little. So this is Life Mu Style, Life MU Style, and it's called a splice stamp, and this is number 11. And they were just really sweet little florals that I thought could be handy. So let's just stick, we might just go and stick 4 of them on here. Oh, that one's had a bit of, they do have a bit of excess plastic, like they haven't completely been cut properly. It's okay. Alrighty. Now keep in mind, I am a very much stamping novice. It's something that I'm not good at all. And there are probably bumpy pages under here, which is not the best spot to stamp on, but we will try. Oh, they're really sweet. They are very cute. This ink pad, I think, might be drying out a little bit. And I don't clean my stamps. I'm very naughty when it comes to stamps. And then let's do these little ones. See what they're like. But I just thought this might be a nice set for me to put in my couch scrapping kit. Because when I do couch scrapping, I don't want to have, you know, a lot of big mixed media things that I have to fuss around with while sitting on the couch. Oh, if you don't know what couch scrapping is, it's where I scrap on my couch. And I have been absolutely loving it for the last couple of years. I think did I start it in the pandemic? I might have started it then. And it was a way for me to catch up because I was quite behind with scrapping. As I still am, but I'm getting there, I'm catching up slowly. I'm in 2020, so at least that's something. But yeah, it's been really fun, and I put together a little kit, and I don't usually put mixed media things in there, but last month I put a few Posca paint pens, and I enjoyed that. So maybe the next kit I might put these little stamps. They're very sweet. Alrighty, next up, I got another pair of those scissors. I don't think I meant to do that. Well, I might add these to a giveaway. If we do a giveaway in the next few months, I'll add those to it then. This was something that I got influenced for this. I watch Graveyard Girl Bunny over on YouTube, and she showed that she has like a junk journal glue book of sorts quite a while ago, and she showed these little, what do you call them? They're the hole reinforcers, and so they're just clear, and she was actually using them to stick things down. So she would get, you know, a thing and stamp it, and so it was like a little clear sticker that stuck it down. But my thought for these was, with my scrapbook albums, quite often I drop them and I will break a page protector by accident, and so I thought these would be really handy to reinforce the broken page protectors, because usually what I do is put washi and then repunch the hole. So let's give this a go. Now, how does it work? That's not it. Where did I just... Here. Do you just slam it down? Oh, great. Instructions that I don't understand. It looks like... Okay, it looks like you put the page in between there if you want the hole to be there, but I don't right now. So I'm just going to fold it like that, and wha-bam. Oh, that's amazing. That is so cool. Okay, if you're into scrapbooking and page protectors keep breaking on you, this might be fun. So that's by the brand Kokuyo. Kokuyo. Like I've said many times, my pronunciation of things is very not good. So I do apologise if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And now we have the notebooks. So the whole reason for this order was not washi tape. It was not buying new scissors. It was actually buying some more Traveller's notebook inserts, because my current one, which is up here, she's getting quite full, and I am on to my 2022 insert now, but that's the last insert that I have, and everywhere in Australia that I could find was sold out of the 003 Traveller's Company insert, which is the one I wanted. It's the one I've always used, and it was really frustrating. So that's why I went to Jetpens and made this whole order. So we can blame this notebook. So this is just, like I said, the 003 Traveller's Notebook insert, and it's just blank. It's nothing exciting to look at. It's just blank. And I know I could make my own, but I just really like the consistency of using these. And so I got a fair few of them so that I was good, and I didn't need to make any more Jetpens orders for a while. So I got 6, which should keep me out of trouble for a while. Oh, stickers I forgot that weren't... Oh, hi stickers. So these are, let's see, these are called Daily Like 12 Goodnight, and they must have been cheap, because otherwise I wouldn't have got them. Let's put this little hippo in. Hello, sleeping hippo. And we might also put this little dog. And one moon. Oh, the moon's actually really cute. Maybe this goodnight. Good night. There we go. So they are very sweet. I wasn't expecting those. Aaron bought this. Is this all he ordered? I'm sure he ordered something else. Maybe he did only order one. So this is just the same, but in the passport size, because he always has a notebook with him. And then I also got this one. So this is the last thing. It is that same brand, Kokuyo, Kokuyo, and it is the Campus Study Planner. And unfortunately it did get bent, which is a bit of a shame. But I just really liked, oh, that paper. That's smooth. It's very faint, so I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I really liked the paper, and my plan is actually to take this apart and use it for junk journaling to make my journals. So here's a little bit of a look. It would be really handy if you were at uni. I think that's why it's called a campus one, or at school, because you can put your different subjects and your different topics and, you know, a bit of a to-do list on maybe assignments or tests or things that you've got coming up. But I just really liked the paper, and this was not a lot. It was only a couple of bucks. So that is my little haul. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll give you a bit of a look at all the bits. And I hope you've enjoyed this long chatty video. If you enjoy this, let me know and I'll do more of them in the future. I have a spotlight haul of scrappy things that I bought recently that I'll be filming for my Inkie Quill channel. And I probably won't do any more orders till next year. Trying to be good. And I hope you have a fabulous week. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and let me know what your favourite thing was in the haul, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!